Motorpoint Arena stands at the centre of our city, a landmark that has become instantly recognisable to locals and visitors alike. From the outside, a bowl of twisted steel and concrete and glass. But for everyone who has entered the venue, know that is a lot deeper than that. It's about the memories that are forever captured at the massive concerts, the passion when the puck flies into the back of the net, when the last hit of the game. The Nottingham Ice Arena is special. For 25 years, the Motorpoint Arena has been a bustling hub of live entertainment. It has played host for massive names from across the globe, just coming to the Nottingham Arena to get a chance to play the famous venue. Thrilling sporting events have provided a lasting memory long after the final whistle has blown. Every event adds another layer to the arena's story, shaping its identity and strengthening its place within the city. We went out around the arena to ask the general public what their opinions were on the Ice Arena. Hello Nottingham College, my name is Arthur Aitchison and I am here today at the Ice Arena on what is game day for the Nottingham Panthers, and we're here to ask some Panthers fans a few questions about the arena and how it has impacted them as a community. Would you say Nottingham would be the same city if it didn't have the Ice Arena in it?
Yes, it would.
Okay.
Because people make it at the end of the day. The arena, it gives the city an extra sort of venue, sports arena, gives it somewhere that people can actually go and do something different.
Yeah, I like the history of Nottingham and stuff like that, so yeah.
Well, you got a uni here, so...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a uni student.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I came back from overseas to be with her for uni, so
Oh, right.
we probably would come to Nottingham, yeah.
I don't think so. I think Nottingham has become such a social place and also quite a famous place for what it can bring for people living here.
Oh, I don't know. For me, it's central because I don't actually live here yet. Maybe
Okay.
I'll move here one day, who knows. But I mainly come here to use the Motorpoint Arena, so for me it wouldn't be the same.
Would you say the reputation of the arena has improved Nottingham City's reputation as a whole?
I'd say so, yeah, because it's ice sports are quite a big thing, and I know Nottingham Arena, music-wise, is not always on the map for artists to come here, but I do think it's quite a big part of the city.
Yeah, I think so. It's
Yeah.
a good venue. We've
Yeah.
been to watch a few concerts here. We're Panthers season ticket holders. And
Oh, okay,
so,
cool.
yeah, it's certainly an attraction without a doubt.
I'm neutral on that, because
Okay.
at the end of the day, it's people that make those decisions
Yes.
that make Nottingham look like it's a bit of a rough area. Actually, the city's a fantastic place to live.
I agree. Yeah.
It's just certain people in certain areas. That's my view.
The arena has held many events over the years, but some of the highlights include His Holiness the Dalai Lama in 2008 holding a 5-day teaching seminar which 37,000 attended. Another highlight would be in 2012 when the Olympic torch passed through, Jane Torval and Christopher Dean, the very two who opened the arena, performing on the ice with a dance with the Olympic torch, like history repeating itself. The Motorpoint Arena has hosted international music stars: Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Justin Bieber, Oasis, One Direction, Pink, Coldplay, along with some comedy greats, Peter Kay, Lee Evans, Mickey Flanagan, and other events like WWE, Dancing on Ice. The Motorpoint Arena has also happened to be the first ever arena that Ed Sheeran ever played, which took place in October 2012. Every performance leaves an impression. The sound of applause, the stage lights, and the roar of the crowd all contribute to an unforgettable atmosphere. The stories retold to families, friends, and memories replayed again and again. We had a chance to speak to an avid Panthers fan, Abby Dove, on what she thinks about the ground and how she really feels the Panthers mean to her. So without further ado, let's see what she had to say. Hello, CollegeCast TV. I am Arthur Aitchison. I'm joined with my co-host today,
Farron?
and we're joined by our very, very special guest, Abby, who is a lifelong Panthers fan, and we're here to talk a little bit about some of the arena and what it's done for the Panthers. So, Abby, how long have you been a Panthers fan?
I've been going since I was 3 months old.
Wow.
'Cause my parents have been going for.
It's basically like lifelong then.
Yeah.
And is that how you became a Panthers fan then?
Yes,
Through your
yeah.
parents? It's a family thing?
Yeah.
Born into it, no choice.
Absolutely.
What do you feel about how the Continental Cup actually being in the Panthers' home, the Motorpoint Arena?
It's really good to be there because it brings more exposure for Nottingham into other parts of the world. There was a lot of fans from different countries here, quite a lot of Polish fans, and they were touring the city.
And will that be a one in a lifetime, it coming to Notts, or do you think it will come back again in a couple of years' time?
Should hopefully come back,
Yeah.
as long as we win playoffs a couple more times.
Yeah, and I saw some of the Polish fans on social media. How did they compare to the Nottingham Panthers fans coming over?
They were really, really loud. They had massive drums. They all had their scarves, waving them around.
Do you think it would have been the same atmosphere created if it wasn't for the venue?
Maybe. I think because the venue's so big, more fans were able to come over, so the atmosphere was even better.
Great. Would you say the success of the Nottingham Panthers would be the same, and would they be as big a team as they are if it wasn't for the arena being a thing?
They have a very big fan base, but because the arena's so big, more fans are able to come each week. Well, most of the players that have been interviewed afterwards, they said, "Oh, we love Nottingham. The arena and the facilities is great."
And would you say that Sneinton Market as a place has really upgraded because of the arena and the ice hockey fans going there after games and things like
Yeah,
that?
there's a lot of new restaurants and stuff that a lot of the fans go to after.
Thank you very much for your time, Abby. That's all from
Farron.
and Arthur in the studio. Goodbye. We also sat down with Jono Bullard. Let's hear what he had to say about it. So, Jono, how would you describe your job to someone who has never heard of it before?
Essentially, I talk about an ice hockey game to people watching on the internet. Essentially, is the easiest way of describing it. So whatever is happening on the ice, once the game is in play, I'm describing what's happening, and maybe a little bit about what's happening that the viewers can't see, just to provide that picture, that overall picture of what's happening in the game. Then when the game stops, if there's a whistle or a break, I have a colour commentator with me, who's usually Dan Green, who's a former Panthers netminder, and he'll provide the analysis of what's happened, and we'll usually look through a replay or something like that.
And being like a play-by-play commentator now for 10 years, it must be sort of easy for you with all the fast movements.
It's not easy. It's never an easy job, but I'm comfortable with it. I think it would be the easiest way of saying it. But you never know what's going to happen. Anything could happen on the ice. You've got to be prepared for everything. So it can be quite difficult at times, especially if there's a long delay, because you've got to fill for however many minutes while you're waiting for play to start again, and that's where all the preparation comes in.
And how long have you been commentating at the Motorpoint Arena now?
So this is my 4th season now for the Panthers. Before that, I did a couple of seasons commentating for the Manchester Storm in the Elite League as well, and I've also done a couple of Olympic qualifiers at the Motorpoint Arena as well. So I did the men's Olympic qualifiers in 2020 and the women's in 2021.
And can you tell us a little bit about how it felt like working on the Continental Cup? Because I understand that wasn't that long ago, and the triumph of the Nottingham Panthers.
Oh, it was brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic tournament, fantastic event to get 5 European teams over to play in the arena. Really good crowds throughout the week. I think over 37,000 people watched over the 4 days. And then to come out and win it. I mean, that was the first time that I've commentated on the Panthers trophy win, so it obviously personally meant an awful lot to me to be able to call a trophy win, and then once we finished, get down on the ice and have a photo with the trophy. And yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Hello, Nottingham College. Today I am standing in what is a cultural epicentre of Nottingham in Sneinton Market, with a lot of small businesses around here, and we've come to ask them a little bit on how they think the ice arena, which is just 2 minutes up the road that way, has affected them. So come with me and let's take a little bit of a look around. So how do you think having the Motorpoint Arena has damaged or helped your business?
I don't think it's hindered the business at all. I think it's brought more visitors down, especially crew members, celebrities as well. Yeah, we've had quite a few kind of managers coming to buy chocolates for very big bands, so that's been really nice. And just generally people walking around, people going to the ice arena to see hockey. So it's been a good thing.
So I think the arena has brought a lot of foot flow into especially Sneinton Market. There's a lot of independent businesses in Sneinton Market, and being an independent business is very hard nowadays. A shop like ours, we're actually based mainly in Mansfield, so we're kind of okay. And this was kind of mainly so that people could actually have a music shop in Nottingham due to PMT and places like that shutting down. So the foot flow of the arena is very good for independent businesses.
As the night draws to a close, the crowd slowly dissipates, the noise fades, the lights dim, and the arena returns to stillness. Yet even in its silence, it remains full of memories and the promise of what is yet to come. Motorpoint Arena is more than a venue. It's become a part of Nottingham's legacy.